North Korea launched 2 more ballistic missiles off its east coast on Monday, as the powerful sister of leader Kim Jong Un ordered American forces to cease military drills, claiming the secret of nuclear state might transform the Pacific into a shooting range. The launches came only 2 days after North Korea launched an intercontinental ballistic missile into the sea off Japan's west coast, leading the U.S. to conduct joint air drills with South Korea and Japan on Sunday. North Korea's state media acknowledged the launch of 2 missiles from a multiple rocket launcher, aimed at targets 395 kilometers and 337 kilometers away, respectively. The 600mm multiple rocket launcher used in the shooting is a tactical nuclear weapon capable of paralyzing an enemy airport, according to state news agency KCNA. The 2 missiles, fired about 22 o'clock GMT, reached maximum altitudes of around 100 kilometers and 50 kilometers, respectively, before falling beyond Japan's EEZ, according to Japan's defense ministry. The missiles traveled 390 kilometers and 340 kilometers, respectively, according to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Service, who strongly denounced the launches as a grave provocation that should be stopped immediately. We will maintain a robust preparedness posture based on security cooperation with the United States and Japan, as well as our capabilities to respond massively to any North Korean provocations, it said in a statement. On Monday, Seoul's foreign ministry imposed penalties against 4 individuals and 5 entities linked to Pyongyang's nuclear programs, including 1 South African national and 2 Singaporean shipping companies. The latest launch, according to the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, does not represent an imminent threat but highlights the destabilizing impact of the isolated country's illegal weapons programs. UN spokesman Stefan Dujarric urged Pyongyang to immediately cease any additional provocative measures prohibited by Security Council resolutions and to restart denuclearization talks. Tensions are rising. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, cautioned against greater presence of U.S. strategic assets following the weekend joint air drills with Asian allies. The frequency with which we use the Pacific as a fire range is determined on the nature of the U.S. troops' actions, she said in a statement quoted by KCNA. Experts predict that tensions will rise when South Korea and the United States perform simulated nuclear tabletop exercises aimed at enhancing the functioning of U.S. nuclear assets this week, followed by the annual springtime Freedom Shield field training in March. Tension on the peninsula is expected to reach a climax in the next months as North Korea accelerates its military measures with greater regularity, said Yang Moo-jin, a professor at the University of North Korean Studies in Seoul. Park Won-gon, a professor at Ua Women's University in Seoul, said Monday's missile launch and statement are consistent with the North Korean Foreign Ministry's previous promise to respond to the partners' joint military drills with unprecedentedly relentless, forceful retaliation. North Korea appears to be attempting to strengthen its nuclear capacity by raising the subject of drills, and Kim Yo-jong's speech indicates that there would be further provocations, Park added. The North's missile launch on Monday marks its 3rd known weapons test this year, following an unprecedented number of missile launches last year, including ICBMs capable of reaching anywhere in the United States. Kim Yo-jong also criticized some South Korean experts' assessment of the country's missile capabilities, claiming that it took more than 9 hours for the sudden missile launch to take place after an order from leader Kim, and that South Korea didn't even fly reconnaissance planes at the time of the launch. We have sufficient technology and capability and will now focus on growing the size of their force, she added. We reiterate our determination to ensure the worst maniacs who are increasing tensions pay the price for their actions.